Look at my little boyfriend. We've got Claire and Eleanor. Hello, Eleanor. I'm talking about you. My lovely girls. And my little boyfriend. Hi, honey. I'm gonna get down here with you. Hi. Oh, my girls. Look at my girls. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm lying on my own floor with my babies, with my fat pooling on the side of my face. Oh, excuse me. So, I have spent the whole day studying for Recurrent, going over my equipment lists, going over my emergency drills. And, I keep finding one or two little things that I'm doing wrong for many of them, which is really irritating me and making me a little bit more anxious than I should be. So I know what I'm doing, and I know I'll pass, but Recurrent's just very stressful. Did I say hi or hello or welcome back to my channel? Hi there, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven, and Buddy and Eleanor and Claire. And oh, yes, honey. Yeah? Yes. And look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Isn't this delicious? Hi, honey. Yes, I'm talking about you. What? What, honey? You're not getting the attention? Hello? Okay, got a little something in your face. And look at... Look at Eleanor. Funny, funny girl. But my babies, look at my babies. Aren't they great? Oh, so happy. Oh, I'm at peace. Eleanor is a silly girl. She's changed position. Look at her. She gets comfortable in the strangest positions. Yet Claire, a classic lady. Hi, Claire. All right, here's my little trinity here. Buddy up in front, Eleanor in the middle, and if you could look all the way in the back, you'll see that Eleanor is on top of the desk I have in the window there. So I am up in the loft area, as you can probably tell here. A little freaked out, a lot freaked out, kinda. So if you go back and watch the last snip, the last little video snippet, it's 7 seconds long or something like that. I was down, just a little backstory before you go there. I was down on my hands and knees trying to get a good close-up picture or video of Claire because she was so precious the way she was laying. And so I got down on my hands and knees and I started filming. And in the frame, you see Eleanor, but I'm saying, hey, Claire, or hi, something. Hi, sweetheart, something like that. And I'm just about to pan towards Claire, and there was a very loud noise right in front of me. Not in the room. It wasn't an ambient noise. There was a noise that to my naked ear sounded like a rock or a brick or something was scraped immediately in front of my face on the ground. Like alarming. It sounded like alarming. This woof noise. It sounded like a rock or something being drawn across the floor. And for a split second, I thought it was Claire's belly rumbling or something. I was kind of taken aback. Like, what was that? And I stopped filming. I'm like, what was that? And I kind of backed up a bit. The cats didn't seem to react. But I watched that little clip. And instead of again, to my naked ear, it sounded like a stone or brick or something hitting the floor and dragging really quick. And then I listened to the clip, and it sounds like two noises in quick succession. It sounds like womp womp or something like that. I don't know what it is. But it happened right after I said, hi, sweetheart, or hi, Claire, or hello, Claire, something like that. And there was this womp womp on the film. Again, in person, it sounded like one noise, just like something was striking the floor and dragging for a quick second. And I freaked out. I'm thinking, that's not the cat's belly. That's not a noise a cat makes. I got up and I backed up. I came up here to the loft area to do a little bit more studying and getting ready for Recurrent tomorrow. But just kind of freaked out. Now, I'm not freaked out just because of that one noise. I would like to think it was just that one noise. But, you know, I moved in here the beginning of February. It's now the end of March. And there have been many times I've heard noises in this house. Now, I've always assumed it was the cats. I live with 3 cats. And now that they've become sort of familiar with the house and they're comfortable being here, they're moving around a lot more. And I thought, I always think it's a cat. I don't know, a day or two ago, I'm in the kitchen. And this is an example. So I'm in the kitchen. And my kitchen is very small. And I hear noises on the stairs. And it sounds like at least 2 of the cats going up or down the stairs. I don't know quite which direction. And then at the very bottom of my stairs, there's a spot where the wood planks, the things that are the flooring, squeak or make a little noise when they step or I step on it. So the noises on the upper or down the stairs, and I remember hearing that spot on the floor, which is what you would hear if someone were to step on it, or when the cats land on it. Sometimes I hear it then too. And I assumed it was the cats, as you can probably guess. So I assumed it was the cats. I didn't really think about it too much. And then I turn the corner and see that both Claire and Eleanor are under the coffee table, and Buddy is up in the windowsill. And so that was one case. That was just a few days ago. And it's happened off and on since I moved in here. I hear these little noises. Nothing crazy, nothing too dramatic, just very subtle. Like a little odd thud, like one of the cats jumping from one of the higher spots in my bedroom. But then I would see the cats downstairs, because lately oh, hi, honey. There's Buddy. When I go downstairs to cook, usually the cats come downstairs now with me. Oh, hi, honey. So it's just at odd times I'm hearing little noises, and it's never from like next door. I'd never hear my neighbor on my right. I never hear him. He's actually related to one of my coworkers. I never hear him at all. I don't even think he's home. And then once in a while, I hear my neighbors next door, but only when they open their garage and they take their dog out. They got a small yappy dog. But that's the only time I ever hear my neighbors. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, Buddy. What, honey? What? He wants attention. All right, let me give some attention, then I'll finish my story. Hi. Yeah? Did you want some attention? As Buddy gets older, you'll see little white hairs. See? See little white hairs on Buddy? And then a little patch. You're getting to be an old man, honey. I think Buddy's probably 4 years old. Maybe 5. He's my handsome boy. Oh, I love this cat. All right, so that's the story. Weird noises. I haven't seen anything move. Nothing is missing. Nothing's, changed its location. I don't feel cold spots. I don't feel any malevolent spirits or anything. Just weird noises. Enough of them that I've recognized them. But again, I always chalked it up to the cats. I know I've already said this 10 times. But this was just very strange because it was so intimate and brutal. I think brutal is a word. Because it sounded like something of stone or brick or something very hard. That's what it sounded like to my ear. Again, I know I've said that 10 times. And then, when I listen to the recording again, I just hear womp womp or something like that noise. I don't know what it is. I'm really hoping I can kind of get it out of my head because that's all I'm thinking about right now. But again, nothing's weird. Nothing. Lights aren't turning on and off. I haven't seen any figures. None of that stuff. But if you hear something out of that womp womp or that noise, let me know if you hear something. Or what your thoughts are, or if you have experiences like that. Drop a comment below. I'm definitely curious. Definitely curious. Very strange. Feeling very weird right now. All right, so let me just open up my FAM again and go through my drills, and if anything will drive those thoughts out of my head, it will be my flight attendant manual. So that's good, right? All right, so I will see you either later on tonight or tomorrow. Hey guys, good morning. It is 6:16 in the morning. The sun is just starting to come up here in Las Vegas. It's good light. So I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, which just blows my mind because I remember the countless times I tortured my grandmother refusing to get out of bed in the morning. But here I am now, just waking up at 4 o'clock willy-nilly. So I woke up at 4, gave the cats their treats, had a little breakfast, packed my bag, made sure I had everything packed, I should say, because I packed last night. And got the bus to Decatur, I think. I don't know. I took 2 buses to get here. I wasn't quite sure how long it would take me, so I gave myself 2 hours to commute here. Just because I don't want to be late. I refuse to be late. I see a person, but that's a landscaper. Okay. So, yeah, I got here within an hour. So, I'm here an hour early. The only problem with that is that it's kind of chilly, and I'm only wearing my uniform short sleeve shirt and vest. I'm not wearing... I should have worn the cardigan because it's a little chilly out. Taking buses around Las Vegas is getting tedious. It is. When I was on South Maryland, when I lived in my apartment, I was on one bus line that went directly to the airport, and it was super easy. I really didn't have any problems taking the bus to work. And now that I have to take 2 buses, it's more tedious than I thought it would be, honestly. And I hate the grocery stores that are nearby me that are easy to get to. It's just getting really tedious. And this morning is just another example of why it's so tedious, being without a car in Las Vegas. So, I think I told you last night that I have to fix my laptop. I think I'm going to reserve whatever money I was going to spend on the laptop and put that towards a cheap car. I should be able to find something super cheap. It's Las Vegas, right? I just need something to get me from home to work and home to the grocery store, and that's really about it. IKEA once in a while. So I have to really dedicate myself to saving money for a car. I have, last month when I paid my mortgage and this month when I paid my mortgage, I put an additional $100 down on my mortgage payment, my premium. I think in the next 3 or 4 months, I'm going to stop doing that and just put that money towards just saving for a car, because this is getting really tedious. Word of the day, tedious. I have been practicing my drills. I don't know why I'm stressing myself. Like, how do I disarm a door? I do this thousands of times. Not thousands, but I do it a lot, you know. So I'm not quite sure why I'm stressing over Recurrent, but I'm stressing. So I'm going to stop rambling, finish my tea. Thank God. You know, my videos aren't sponsored, right? Thank goodness for Teamy, because I've got, let me show you my Teamy tumbler. Hold on. This thing. I've got 2 of the Focus Blend. I have 2 of the Focus Blend tea bags in here, and this is the only reason I'm standing upright and not losing my mind. So thank you, Teamy, for actually getting me to Recurrent on time. All right, I will talk to you guys probably maybe during lunch, let you know how things are going, because I certainly can't film anything inside. There you go. All right, I'll talk to you later. Oh my goodness, it is so bright. I'm like blinded. Well, it was freezing this morning. Now it's kind of hot. All right, so I failed Recurrent. I'll just get it out now. I'm kidding. I did not fail so far. So far. We have done all of our drills. We've done our emergency equipment, pre-flight, all that stuff. On both of my major drills, we had a number of them, but two of my bigger drills, the ditching and the regular land evacuation, I messed one thing up on each, so I had to redo them once each, which is just super stressful, because both mistakes were so stupid. I'm an idiot. Well, I'm not an idiot, but I felt like an idiot. But so all that's done. How lucky are we? Today is the last day where we don't have to do CPR and something else. Very excited. So according to the FAA, we have to have CPR training, hands-on CPR training. I thought it was every year, but apparently it's every other year. It's required by law, apparently. But there's some sort of exception because of the virus that's going around, right? So today was the last day we did not have to do the CPR hands-on drill. The people who have Recurrent the next day, I think April 1st is the next class, will have to do it. So sorry, hates to be you. Womp womp. I found out that a class of my new coworkers are graduating today. I'm so excited, and I so wish I could go see that. I would love to go to a graduation. So I have probably 5 minutes before I have to be back inside. We have to do our final exam. We have a test we have to pass. It's kind of stressful. And we also will be doing some sort of a walkthrough in terms of how we would do evacuation drills and stuff like that. So we'll do that. But so we've got a couple of things to do. I'm not out of the woods yet, but so far so good. I will see you later. I was so close. I was so close. I had to get a 90. I was so close. Instead I got 100 on that final. Yay! So I'm a flight attendant for another year. It shouldn't be a surprise, you know, because I'm so good, right? But it is a thrill. It really is a thrill. Now, the best part, the real kicker is surviving crossing this street. Whew. Hey guys, cheers. Welcome home. What a nice thing to say. So today was really quite satisfying. The day started off, as you saw earlier, I'm sure I filmed something. I was so tired, I have no idea. But the day started off at the Recurrent Training Center at 7 o'clock in the morning. Thankfully, everyone had everything they needed. No one had to be sent back because they weren't in compliance. There were lots and lots of PowerPoint presentations. That's what they're called. The most interesting is really about human trafficking. You know, human trafficking is so widespread. It really isn't. You don't really think about it all the time, but we should, as you know, flight attendants, because you know, the air is one of the primary ways that human traffickers move people around. So you have to be cognizant of those things, you know. But lots of slide presentations and PowerPoint presentations. We had one on CPR because we did not have to do our CPR drills, thank goodness. I hate doing CPR. Yeah, it was a long day of lots and lots of PowerPoint presentations and a lot of laughs. The three instructors that did Recurrent this year are a hoot, just really, really a hoot and a real pleasure. And I'm so thrilled that they did Recurrent this year. Then we, before lunch, we had to do our We did our drills, our emergency drills, which are, you know, the things our emergency commands, the things we have to shout out and the things we have to do in order to safely open up the doors and, you know, launch our escape slide rafts, things like that. You know, you have to do your drills, which are super stressful. I made one mistake on both of my large drills, my big drills. But thankfully, I was quick to correct myself, so I was able to pass those. I don't know why it's so stressful during Recurrent to remember how to verbalize how to arm and disarm a door. You know, I do it all the time, especially as lead. I arm and disarm doors all the time, and we have to verbally tell our instructors what we have to do, what steps, in what order, and, you know, it's like telling someone how to walk. What muscles do you use, you know? It seems so simple, but yet it's so awkward to actually explain. I apologize if the lighting is getting progressively dimmer and dimmer. It's sunset outside and I don't have any real lights on in my apartment. In the house. My house. Let's see, what else? Then we have to do our pre-flight boards where we have all of our emergency equipment, everything that we use potentially on the aircraft, and we have to, you know, point out which piece it is that they ask. They say, you know, Stephen, identify the PBE, and then pre-flight the PBE. And to pre-flight the PBE, super easy. Make sure that the humidity indicator is blue, and we have two of these little silver tape seals on there, and those are not broken. That's what you do to pre-flight that one thing. But we have to tell our instructors how to pre-flight all the materials, all the equipment, and then, you know, how to use it, what pieces are there, and blah, blah, blah. Again, shouldn't be stressful, but there's always one little teeny thing or one word that they really want to hear that I am afraid that I'll miss, you know, and whatever. I did perfect on those. And the final exam, oh my God, so stressful. I almost got 2 wrong. There were 50 questions. Some of them were so patently ridiculous that you could answer them without actually being a flight attendant. Really just silly questions. And then there were some that made me go, you know, like when you are the flight attendant that goes up into the flight deck when when the captain wants to come out or whatever, one of us goes inside the flight deck. If you fly with us and you watch, you'll see that happening. And there's a whole process around what happens, how it happens, what's said, what's not said. And the question was, are we allowed to sit in any seat or just the jump seat, or can I sit in one of the, it was phrased differently. And I really had to sit there and gee, I know what the captain says when I'm up there, but what does my fam say? Because I don't remember that one thing, you know. But, you know, I almost got 2 wrong because I was going to second guess myself and go back and change the answers. But then I was like, you know what, let me go with my gut. I got 100. Yay. And so it was just really wonderful. And then I just took 2 buses home. Before coming back into the house, I went over to the grocery store nearby and bought some milk. And for some reason, I bought a cabbage. I know. Some of you might remember a very long time ago, when I first got my Instant Pot, I made this cabbage noodle. It's called haluska or something. This cabbage and noodle dish that I just love. It's very, very yummy, and it's super cheap, and it's kind of fun to make. So I saw this cabbage, and I was like, maybe that's what's for dinner tonight. I don't know what's happened to me, because I used to be like, oh, there's a vanilla cake. Let me buy that instead. Now I'm buying cabbages. But the light is quickly fading, although it's quite nice, isn't it? I look like I have a tan. So I'm going to let you guys go, and then I'm going to go and celebrate today by making dinner with cabbage, egg noodles, butter, salt, pepper, and an onion. That's the entire dish. I'm not going to film it for my channel because that's really kind of a boring thing to cook. But and then I'm going to just relax. I have tomorrow off. Yeah, so that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm sorry if you're still watching. I almost forgot. Congratulations to those people who just graduated. I kind of want to cry immediately right now. To those people who graduated and got their wings today. While I was at Recurrent, a whole class of current now flight attendants graduated today and they got their wings. Of course, they have to go through their OE. Some airlines call it an IOE. They have to go through their operating experience. That's something they have to do, which is basically just work 2 flights or 5 hours of a flight. So they have to do that before they're official. But congratulations to that whole class that got their wings today. I am so excited for you. And I was so sorry that I couldn't go to the graduation because you guys graduated here in Las Vegas. Although I believe you were still in a bubble. In my class, I know I keep talking. I told you I was going to let you go. This class is the first class since COVID. And they were operating in a bubble. They trained at the hotel, I believe. They stayed at the hotel. They weren't allowed to leave the hotel. They were in a bubble. The class was all in a bubble. They could not go anywhere, which I think is kind of funny because the minute they graduate, they're going to be, thrown on the line, sitting on an airplane with 200 people. But whatever. I'm not organizing training, right? All right, but congratulations, guys. I'm so excited for you, and I do hope to work with you on the line sometime soon. I hope you have a great night, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Fly safe.